respects. The young ones have come to watch Rush, but the programme tells them all about the men they've come to honour. As Everton's players arrived, memories flooded back for some of the older spectators, keen to recall great days.
I saw John play his first international at Wrexham.
How did you rate him?
He's one of the finest all-around players I've ever seen.
And Bobby Collins?
Well, I've never seen a lot of Bobby, like, you know, not actually play, like, I think I only saw him about twice.
What's made you come along tonight?
Well, I'm not going to say.
Should I tell him?
Yeah.
Ian Rush is dead.
Is that right? Oh, well, with another John Charles.
You could do with a few. Yeah.
10 more, that's right.
And he's given a lot of pleasure to people, hasn't he? You know, I mean, you must look at it from that point of view, like, you know.
So you feel he's worth supporting tonight?
Yes, I do.
I did manage to see him when I was nipper.
What did you think of him?
Oh, from what I remember, he was a great player.
We all remember the good things and we tend to forget those that aren't so good. But I think all of us, even with personal sport, we remember the good things and you forget the other.
And it's nice for the club to support him at a time. He's had his hardship, hasn't he, recently?
Yes.
He needs it.
Very pleased to support John. I'm sure the public that's come tonight will remember the highlights, the thrills they gave him when he was a player.
Typically, this was a match to excite the Italians. Their press and TV had come to Leeds in force, still marvelling at the man known to them as Il Buono Gigante.
In tuo onore, una festa gallese ha segnato Ian Rush e salta al gallese ha preso tutto.
Sì, è così, non tutti e due è così, anche Bono ha fatto due bel gol.
They reckon now, even over in Turin now, after all these years, the champ's still a god across there, you know, and he's such a well-known character throughout Great Britain. And I think the club were quite pleased when this proposal came up to give him a testimonial.
John Charles was in 1970, both Leeds United and Juventus. And I think if you can put something back in a game that's given me a tremendous amount of pleasure, well, if I can help someone in some other way, obviously I think everyone's delighted to do it, and especially if it's with people like that.
I find that when I go to Italy, as I do from time to time on European Cup games, that they still very much talk about John Charles. He earned his reputation, tremendous player, and a great honour for me as a Yorkshireman to be able to come to Leeds United and referee this particular game.
And now a moment for local fans to treasure. Ian Rush in a Leeds United shirt. There's Michel Platini too. And Everton's tribute is in sending a full-strength team. Juventus have sent their own present, a silver salver.
Penso che questa è la parte del Presidente e tanti auguri. Grazie, molto gentile. Grazie. Hey John. Oh, you're right, Kenny.
Aye, just a bit.
Goals have been in short supply for Ian Rush since he left England, but the presence of the great man in the stand and 7 minutes alongside his old pal Kenny Dalglish was long enough to rediscover the magic formula. "1-0, and that had the Italians jumping for joy. Before long, Rushy had them turning cartwheels, thanks to another astute bit of football from Dalglish and Platini. Two for Leeds, two for Rush. And 2-0 was soon to become 3-0, as the night threatened to turn into Ian Rush's benefit. Mind you, there was a bit of benevolence from a linesman to give Rush the chance of his hat-trick. Well, the game resulted in a 3-2 win for Leeds. There were 3 goals then for Ian Rush, and 13,500 fans joined the team in their appreciation for 2 of the greatest players ever to wear the Leeds colours, John Charles and Bobby Collins. John Charles's picture will forever hang in soccer's Hall of Fame. His feats were prodigious, but as his pal of more than 40 years, Harold Williams, reflects, his charity proved his undoing.
Constantly done it through.
Some folks said he was a one-man team. He modestly refutes that, but the way he played made him stand out from the rest.
In my life, over 20 years, I think I entertained a lot of people and I give a lot of people a lot of pleasure. And I give myself a lot of pleasure as well. I can assure you of that. But I think it was wonderful that you can do something and entertain people now.
John Charles made himself into a legend. He should be remembered as a supreme entertainer who has given so much to so many. This king has not been dethroned. His playing days may be long past, while life may have dealt him a few bad hands. But throughout that time, he's lost no respect. Soon he will marry Glenda, who found the testimonial night as tearful as King John.
It has been very emotional, yeah. I did actually cry when I came to the ground. I just burst out crying. When I saw all these people here, you know, I just couldn't believe it.
And I think you realise just what affection they hold John in.
Oh, wonderful. I've never seen anything like this before, and it was really, really wonderful.
John, I mean, you must appreciate now. I mean, Glenda's come along tonight and seen this and seen how much they think of you. You must feel the future now holds something good for the two of you.
Well, I'm hoping so, John. You know, it's been wonderful tonight. You know, to think that all these people turned out, you know, for this match. It's unbelievable, really.
You're not nervous, love, I mean, the wedding now in 2 weeks' time.
We're looking forward to that now.
You can look forward to the rest of your lives together now, can't you?
Oh, yes, we can. Yeah.
It's worth it, isn't it?
Well, it's a long time, John. 9 years is a long time, you know, to be together.
The future's going to be good.
I hope so, yeah.
I hope so, too.